welcome back. So in today's tutorial we'll be looking on one more very interesting topic, which is UI script. Okay, so people has broadly have heard this concept UI script, but people don't know, and it's not extensively used. It's a powerful tool, but it's not that extensively used how we use the script include in day-to-day life. So in today's tutorial we'll first try to understand what is UI script, what is the use of UI script, and then we will see one practical demonstration on the same. Okay, we'll use UI script in one of our code. So this is ServiceNow docs. I always prefer the ServiceNow docs only for any kind of reference. So what is UI scripts? Okay, so UI script provides a way to package client-side JavaScript into reusable format similar to script include. Okay, so basically you can say as script include acts for server-side code. Okay, UI script acts like on a client-side code. Okay, so you can what we can say, you can create a class in a UI script. Okay, and in that class you can define certain methods. And you can use those methods in all the UI aspects. Okay, so as it's given over here, administrator can use UI script and run them from client script and other client script object and from HTML code also. Okay, so basically it comes like you can use it from HTML, you can use from UI page, you can use it from client script, you can use it from processor, everywhere. Okay, so you got what exactly the UI script means. Just keep one thing in mind, that this UI scripts are not compatible to mobiles. Okay, so why we will use the UI script? Okay, so to answer this question, just think in the terms of why we use the script include. Okay, we can write our logic into business rule, then why we use script include? So the answer behind this is like if you want to use the code again and again, okay, it makes the code reusable. Okay, so you have created a code snippet and you want to make it generic, and you want for future reference you can use it out, right? You can store it out and it can be called from multiple business rules or any other script including. The similar way, UI script also is like you can create a function which can be generalized function which can be used from multiple things, right? Like UI processor, like client scripts, UI pages, then HTML, etc. Okay, so this is a use. Okay, so this is really important. It's as important as script include on a server side. You can consider UI script on a client side. Okay, so how to create it? One thing you have to keep in mind, I forgot, is that you can create a UI script and designate it as a global. Okay, which makes the script available on any form in the system. You cannot create a global UI script in a scoped application. So basically you have to create it in a global scope. You can't create the global UI script in the scoped application, and if you want to call a UI script from a client script, right? So it should be a kind of global UI script only. Okay, got it? So let's move to the instance. So as you all are aware, I just created my first tutorial. So yeah, as you are aware, this is a personal instance, right? I will close this tab out. It's not adding any value now. Okay, so how to search for UI script? Pretty easy. Okay, so in the filter navigator, you have to just type UI script, and under system UI you can see under system UI application there is a module called UI script. Okay, so let's create a use case. So what use case we will do? So whenever users tries to create, suppose a user tries to create incident, problem, change request, okay, any table, okay, you can say. So people sometimes get fond of it, right? They likes to create an incident. Okay, so we should stop them from creating those kind of records, right? So what we will do, we'll give an info message at the top of the record whenever they create a record, stating that how many records or how many record for that particular table they have created till now. So it's like if they go on incident, they create incident, so we'll be like, hey bro, you have created this much of incident till now. Okay, be aware that whenever you create a next time incident, whatever, this is a use case which we will be implementing today, but you can modify it out. I'm just giving it on a demo purpose. The scope is quite wide for this. You can and it's a really powerful, so you can use it the way you want, okay, based on the requirement from your client. So let's go on the UI script. Okay, this is a UI script, and you can see there are already out of the box UI script present. Couple of UI script, it's like 146 UI script present, okay, which is pretty good. Okay, most of them are used in the system, but we never pay attention. Yeah, so let's click new. Okay, so as soon as we click new, this kind of interface arises. This is same like API name. It will be like script include API name, and whenever you get puzzled, right, what exactly this particular thing. So your ServiceNow made is pretty easy. Every field has a tooltip, so you can simply hover on this, and it's like name to use when calling via Ajax or one of the load script function. Okay, so this is so I will give it a name like demo UI script. Okay, I think it will work. Okay, and now you have an option called UI type. So if you look into the option, there are three options over here. You can either create it for desktop, you can create it for mobile/service portal, you can create it for all. Okay, so by default it will be set to desktop. Okay, and whenever it's got set to desktop, you will have this global checkbox. Okay, but this global checkbox will not be available for service portal. Okay, don't trust me. Let's see. If I go over here, boom, it's gone, right? And that's what is mentioned in the document also, that global UI script is not available for mobile. Got it? So we went to the desktop, we went to global, but for our use case, as we will be calling it from a onload Clientscript, this is really important. Okay, so we will check it out. Okay, and now one difference you can see in the script include an UI script. ServiceNow is also not giving that much of attention to UI script. So you can see it's not generating a boilerplate code, right? Really sad. Okay, we'll write it. So how to write it out? So it's in the similar format how we created for script include. So let's do it. So first of all, we have to do variable. Okay, and we have to give it as a name. Okay, so the name is UI script demo. Okay, equal to new, it's equal to class dot create. So what exactly we have done? We have created a class for this particular script include. Perfect. Now once the class is created, now we have to create a prototype for it. Okay, so what do we have to do? Demo script UI script dot prototype. Okay, you will get habitual to this. Okay, so prototype, and then you have to, this is how you are doing it for scripting. You can compare it out. Okay, so we have defined the prototype. Now in the prototype, the first thing which we have, so everything will reside in this only. Okay, so you can give it as, okay, class is created, this is done. Now whatever code we have to write in this. So first of all, this, as is a class, if you have some knowledge of Java, so whenever we create a class, the second most important thing is like we need to define a constructor. So let's define a constructor. Sorry. So how to define it is like initialize. You must be. Is it kind of familiar to you? Yeah, it's the same initialize you do in the script include also. Okay, do you know the importance of initialize? What exactly this function does? So basically, if you don't know, whenever we call a script has a script include, or now in our case is UI script, whenever we call this class, okay, the first thing which will get executed will be this initialize function, and afterwards the other things. If you don't have this initialize function, nothing will get called. Okay, so this is like a landmark to this script. Now we can define our function. This is the boilerplate code which ServiceNow should generate automatically for UI script also. Why they are doing this kind of discrimination with UI script, I don't know. Okay, so let's define a function. So I will give it a name, incident. No incident. Okay, let's make it generic. Okay, say like info message. Okay, we will give it an info message. And in the similar way, the way we define for scripting, we will give function. Okay, and then let's define the logic. So what we have decided, right, what we'll be doing. So we will be creating, and we need, as we'll be creating it for what we call table name, right? So this table name is required. So we'll take one input parameter as table name. Okay, and let's define the client record variable gr equal to new. Yeah, you can write server-side code over here. Okay, people will ask, I know people will ask this. So we will not give a table name hotcode. Let's make it generic. That is the purpose of the UI script, right? So let's pass this attribute over here. So yeah, we have passed this attribute, and then we will be giving like gr dot add. It's not working for me. Okay, it's not supporting this. Also great. Add query, but I can type. Okay, and we want it for logged in user, right? So what we'll do, we will check how many incident is created by this particular, or how many problem is created by the logged in user or the person who is creating it, right? So it's created by only, right? Created underscore by. Okay, and we will give it a name of a logged in user. So how to get that? It's like g underscore user dot user name. So okay, we have defined a client record with a table name. We have defined a query. Okay, add query. Then let's do gr dot query. Okay, now what we want a count, right? So let's not go with the aggregate. Let's, for the demo purpose, let me do variable count equal to gr dot get row count. Okay, so this is also done. So here we will get the count. Now we got the count of a table records which are created by a logged in user. Okay, and now we will give g underscore form dot add info message, and let's give it a message total number of what, of table name. Okay, and let's go ahead, created by you is what? Let's give it a count. So this is all done for this particular function. Okay, pretty clear. Let's save it down. Now let's create a function. Okay, let's create a function for what we got to do for incident form, our favorite. Okay, so I will do incident. Sorry. Incident dot list. Okay, and we will create. I will duplicate this tab out so we can test it out. And I will right click configure, and let's create a where's the client script? Clientscript. Okay, so in the Clientscript, what we have to do, create a new, let's give it a name as, my system is quite slow today, I don't know, my system also didn't like the UI script or what. Okay, let's give it a name called demo UI script. Okay, D should be small. Always use a camel case. Always try to use a camel case. And we will desktop. We will make it on load. Okay, and here how we can call the UI script. Pretty easy. Okay, you have to do variable. Okay, result equal to the way you call the script include, right? New, and what is the function name of the script include? Sorry, UI script. Where's the record? UI script. Now we have created the object for the same. Okay, and we do result dot, what is the function name? Info message. Okay, great, perfect. This is what we wanted. Okay, and in this particular function, okay, we have to pass the table name. Okay, so how to pass it? I will pass, let me hard code it out. I will pass incident. Okay, so we are passing this incident. It will go to the demo script. Okay, it will check for this particular incident table. On incident table, how many record created by this user, logged in user. Right now it's admin. We'll get the count and we'll give the message. Perfect plan. Okay, let's see if it works. So I've just created a normal onload script. Okay, so let's try to open one record. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so right now if I go and create new incident, okay, there is already one message. So let's give for system administrator only. Okay, okay, and if I save it out, what is that employee card? I don't remember what I've implemented. I don't know. Let's see. Just choosing something makes it work. I think I've added a validation that attachment is mandatory, something like that. We have saved the record. Equal to 0. Let's try if this get row count is not working over here. So let's try it out, and what we'll do while gr dot next. Okay, let's increase the count. Okay, and what we'll do, this will remain the same. So let's try to get if it works now, because the only issue can be that so now you can see we got total number of incidents created by user is 53. Okay, so this is how, if I pass means we have a client script over here, and instead of incident, if I pass change request, okay, control Z, I will do. Okay, so now what I am doing, right now I was looking for count of incident on the form. Now I didn't change the UI script, okay? I just passed the variable, okay, which I'm passing input parameter, and it should change the entire logic, okay? And instead of incident, now it should give me the count of change request, okay? Let's try it out. So if I refresh it out, and now let's see what count it's giving. So now it's giving the count of change request. So in this way we can make the reusable code, okay, now by using a UI script. Okay, hope you like this video. Please like, follow, subscribe. Okay, and sorry for the fluctuations in the video. Okay, please drop a comment if you want to see, or if you have any requirement which you want me to demonstrate or which you want me to implement. I will try to cooperate in my coming videos. Okay, till then, stay safe, stay happy, and have a nice day. Bye bye.